the Sikh community here in America feels, some of them feel alienated. They feel that fellow Americans don't know who they are, the contributions that they've done to this country. But we got a question for you. What can the Sikh community do as far as to go out and educate fellow Americans? Because the one thing we're finding is that people are hesitant.
Right.
So the one question we want to ask is, what do we need to do to tell fellow Americans that, number one, we are Americans, and number two, this is who we are. This is our culture.
Yeah, but you need to make people understand that you're like them. Make people understand that you believe that the things they believe are wrong, and that you think that these things are right, and kind of relate yourself to them.
I mean, you obviously need like more media coverage about this issue. I mean,
the more you get outside of the box and see how other people are, relate with other people, relate to the people outside of your community, the more they'll be able to relate to you. You know.
If any community wants to like reach out to other people, you have to basically start events that reach out to other people.
Okay.
And just raise awareness about your culture. And if you do feel that way, it's not good. I mean, to feel that way, because for example, you have the Jews who have Hillel,
right?
And you have the Muslim society, the Islamic society.
Yeah.
They have events to try to promote them. And there's not really like a Sikh History Month or a Sikh Week that I know of. So if there is one, if there isn't one, start one.
Right.
And start like doing something, because those weeks are used, to promote other people's cultures.
I don't think you guys should be afraid or like that you're never going to be accepted or anything like that, because of all the people I know, it's not like that as much as it used to be, and I don't think it will be in the future as long as we educate people now about.
Yeah, the youth right now, like they're learning a lot more than I guess the adults in today do. Like
you shouldn't have to be forced to that position.
Sure.
I mean, you should automatically be accepted, but if you're put in a position where you feel you need to make your identity clear, I think, what you're doing right now is a good start. But that's a tough thing. I mean, why should you be forced to make your identity known?
Sure.
You should just be respected for the innate goodness. But
any suggestions? Because the one thing
that's a tough question.
Well, the one thing we're facing is that people, some know, and through education, everyone will know eventually. Yeah. But the one thing we're thinking is we're trying to inspire the youth.
Right.
To go out there and say, here are some things that our fellow Americans are saying that we need to do.
Just be open with your faith. Don't hide it. I think
should we accept who we are and
be
proud of who we are?
And that's what makes everything interesting and fun. I mean, if everything was monotonous, where would the fun be?
Sure.
I think any kind of, I remember doing a lot of projects where you had to do your own, like from family experiences and stuff like that.
Right.
I think any time that you have anything that's open-ended like that, it definitely take a chance to say like this is for where I'm from, and like I'm from a different place than or different culture and stuff than you guys are, and because I even like enjoyed hearing whenever somebody wasn't from where I was, like that was interesting to me, and then that would give you something to talk about as opposed to, well, I don't know where he's from, I don't know what to do.
Right.
Maybe, I guess, you need somebody like big that can be like a public spokesperson. I would say,
I don't know. Something like a film festival or, like a fair, something like that.
Cool.
Some people have, a Saturday go in the park, have
a band, you were saying?
Yeah.
Band? Okay.
Something like in the park where people can bring their families and just, anytime you see like something in the park, it's always like a good thing.
Right.
Bad things going on Saturday afternoon.
Right.
So that's what I recommend.
Cool. The fact that we look different and the fact that generally what you see on the news is what kind of gives us a negative connotation. But from what I told you today, I guess you've learned something, or?
Absolutely. Yeah. The word Sikh would have had no significance to me beforehand.
Sounds good. Appreciate it, man.
No problem.
Appreciate your time. Any closing thoughts?
No. Good luck with this project.
Good luck on your physics exam.
I appreciate it.
Thanks, man. Do you feel that you've learned about who the Sikhs are after
I have.
discussion?
I definitely remember now.
Okay. Any closing thoughts, in particular, for the Sikh youth living here in America, as far as what they can do to become more proactive? Any suggestions? If you had the chance to address them right now, what would you say?
I don't know. I guess just communicating more.
Right.
If you want your, voice to be heard, and you want people to know who you are, then I guess something like this, or maybe some kind of like community forum or something where you can get together and discuss, because then people who are interested will come and learn.
Those who are interested can come.
Yeah.
Those not can continue to live in their small world.
Exactly.
Thank you, miss. I do appreciate it.
You're welcome.
The illest ever dropped by American tourists. Hard margin.
Fortified, drop the hard barking. We the reason cypher starts sparking. Control your whole damn squadron. Black star shine and never darken. My unit enlarging. Hard margin, hard margin. Fortified, rise and start sparking. From Liverpool and Lafayette Gardens. Rock your whole head cold red like Martian. Black star shine, we never darken. Darken, darken. Hard margin. Brooklyn, yes, we have it move. Hard margin. London, yes, we have it move. Hard margin. Created them, they have to move. Hard margin. Paris, yes, we have to move. Hard margin. Amsterdam, yes, we have to move. Hard margin. UK, yes, we have to move. Hard margin. Let me see your attitude. Hard margin. Let me see your attitude. What you think I have to do? Hey, you funny, man. Hard. Mark. And I know Mr. John Shaw. I'm not the joke, you the joke. You the funny, shit. See the whole here, you know? All of you, the whole heap of them. And I dead, and I sleeping. When I slumber, my eyes shine, Mr. John Sharp. Yeah, man, Mr. John Sharp, then. Tell them, can't fool the eye, cause the eye is watching you. See? The eye is watching you. Careful what you do. The eye is watching you. You should think about what you are saying and what you are doing, because the wrath of God could fall upon you and put you in a different state of mind. You can't understand, see?
So tell me, what do the Sikhs of our society, of our country, what do we need to do to teach fellow Americans who we are? I have no idea what you're saying.